the weeks leading up to today's event, the participants met at City Hall every Saturday between September 25th and November 6th to learn the purpose of debates, skills for debating, research skills, mock debates, and presentation and public speaking skills. Each Saturday included these subjects with various learning styles addressed through PowerPoints, interactive exercises, written exercises, and public speaking in general. But the participants not only met on these Saturdays, they also dedicated time during each of the weeks to meet with their team members outside of school. For this year's Great Youth Debate, we felt it would be a fairer and more exciting approach to keep the teams unidentified from their schools, organizations, youth groups, etc., so that there may be no chance of partiality among the judges and anyone else involved. Teams may also be made up of a combined group of participants, not representing one particular organization. And now at this time, I would like to introduce our moderator, Michael Griffin. Michael is the co-founder and executive director of Devonshire Smith Diversity and Education Solutions, a nonprofit consulting and advocacy firm dedicated to the passionate promotion of youth development and social justice education. Michael also serves as the firm's director of diversity and social justice initiatives.
Emily, thank you for your warm welcome. I wanted to be a part of this experience because I tell people all the time, debate saved my life, and it gave me the opportunity to make sense of the world that I lived in. So I really wanted to be a part of this experience, and I would like to thank all of you for being here this morning.
Standardized testing is an accurate measure of success. Quite frankly, standardized testing is an accurate measure of success because it costs less. When you are standardized testing costs less than testing in any other way. Standardized tests, when you are comparing, arguing, and practically documenting test results across boundaries, which must occur in this country.
There are limits to what standardized tests can assess. They do not present a broad set of skills within a subject area. The skills assessed on the standardized tests are extremely targeted and narrow in scope. Furthermore, standardized tests cannot measure divergent skills, knowledge in other areas, or the ability to transfer skills across a variety of tasks. In short, those skills that are necessary for success in college, on the job, or in life in general.
The best way to assess a student's academic potential is to use standardized testing along with an additional assessment. This leads to our third point. An exemplary form of additional assessment to accompany standardized testing is portfolio assessment. A student portfolio is a collection of student work and related material that depicts a student's activities, accomplishments, and achievements in one or more school subjects.
Standardized testing is an accurate measure of success. It is necessary evil, meaning, despite its limitations, it is a qualitative system of measuring success. Standardized tests are replicable, making tests accurate measurements of success, because the format is not changed.
Our worthy opponents, Joseph, have argued that tests provide data in an efficient way, but my team believes that this is the exact reason why they're unfair. As Jesse mentioned, standardized tests are limited in what they can assess, and often biased towards middle and upper class whites, and result through their many uses and applications in perpetuating the fundamental inequality of American society.
The focus of this debate does not lie with educational decisions that are made based on the results of these tests, but rather on the tests themselves. Standardized tests as a whole, including the SATs, are an efficient means of measuring a student's academic success because they are practical, easy to administer, easy to grade, and because they provide an effective means of measuring a student's proficiency in certain skill areas.
With aggregation, the teachers can combine the students' test scores from their past to see how much they have improved. They can also see where they stand on an average. Standardized tests give us the ability to compare data on a wide range based on the test, subject matter, number of people, and scores.
Standardized tests are not a fair assessment tool for measuring students' academic success. Standardized tests are limited. They cannot measure work ethic, motivation, and commitment, qualities that greatly influence success in the academic world.
As we have made clear, the only fair way to assess a student is to use both standardized testing and portfolio assessment. As Jay stated earlier, the unfairness of standardized testing comes about in the decisions that are made in regards to the results of the test. There are problems with standardized testing, we admit this, but the test itself is a fair assessment tool in measuring a student's academic success and potential.
Let's give these young people an inspiring round of applause. I don't know about you, but I know I view standardized testing differently after listening to the three teams. So now we'll move to topic number 2.
Hello, I am Abriatia Jones, and as a teen, rap music has a negative effect on teens' behavior. Yes, it has a negative effect on teens' behavior. Although music may sound good, it does affect us emotionally. I recall listening to a classic rally anthem called Fight the Power by Public Enemy, who raised consistent issues in society. Listening to the lyrics, I began to get upset about the treatment of young adults and felt the urge to let any oppressor feel the frustration with the deplorable treatment.
The question might well be, does the music cause the behavior, or does the music reflect a predisposition toward a certain behavior? To say there is no influence is naive, says Murray Foreman, professor of media studies at Northeastern University. But he is also skeptical about the reports that blame rap and hip-hop for teen behavior.
If I could be candid, I have been relaxed and calm while listening to rap music, and I have been wild and hyper while listening to music. So can rap music affect teenagers' behavior negatively? It could, it can, it has.
There are different kinds of rap music, and not all of it promotes violence and misogyny. In the 1990s, a new form of rap, Christian hip-hop, made its debut on the music scene. In performing Christian hip-hop, artists combine the familiar beats of hip-hop with their own spiritually based lyrics. Despite its negative connotation, many Christian leaders have embraced hip-hop. In fact, churches that incorporate Christian hip-hop into their praise and worship programs have seen increased attendance and youth involvement.
Our position is not to ban rap music. We're also not suggesting that rap music should be outlawed or prohibit the distribution of it. That would violate our First Amendment's rights of freedom of speech, and that would be unconstitutional.
There have been connections made between rap music and behaviors. Many experts feel that rap is getting a bad rap. Cheryl Keys, Ph.D., Associate Professor of Ethnomusicology and author of Rap Music and Street Consciousness, says, parents need to be more involved in what their children are watching. Susan Buttress, MD, agrees. You cannot stick your head in the sand and expect your child will only look at good stuff.
As someone who deals with these issues on a daily basis, and I've been dealing with them for most of my adult life, I am extremely impressed by all the teams here. I really am. So you should be very proud of yourselves. At this time, we will ask the judges to step in the other room and deliberate on your decision.
As one of the coaches in this event, the event was actually quite inspiring. And when you get to come down and hear the young people express themselves, it's quite interesting, especially the sides they don't believe in, to make themselves. I believed everybody was at that mic this morning. I don't know who didn't believe what, but I know in practice sometimes you don't believe what you have to argue, and all of you were so believable today.
Every generation hands over the baton to a group of youth who eventually run our society. If this is a segment of the youth that the society that's going to be, the youth that's going to be running our society, then I can see that we're getting ready to hand over the baton to a wonderful bunch of people.
This event took a lot of effort. In the previous year, we did not know what to do, and we really just did the simple stuff. This year, we really wanted to dig deeper. We really understand how to do it now after really digging in the research and how to approach the problems that might come up on the opposing side.
Participating in this event, it helps me with my public speaking because I participate in a lot of other events and I'm usually nervous to speak out, but this event has helped me a lot. Last year I was very nervous. This year I had a little more confidence.
So when I got there, I was a little nervous or whatever, but now I have a lot of confidence, and I'd like to thank all my teachers and everyone who came to support me, and my coach, Ms. Backley, for sticking with me and getting my words together because I was a little slobbery over words. And I just want to say I had a great time, and I plan on doing this next year.
I want to congratulate everyone here, the members of the debate teams, the coaches that helped them to prepare, the parents, and all the friends that are supporting them. Congratulations to all.
The second runner-up is team number 3, Affirmative Constructive, and they debated in relation to standardized testing. Team number 3, which comprised of Denisha Bell, Joseph Malick, Michael Gaynor, and Precious Fant. The first runner-up is Affirmative Constructive in relation to the debate on rap music, team number 5. And that team consisted of Paris Cotton, Ja'May Copeland, Albriasia Jones. Thank you. The third place winner, Negative Constructive, and this was in relation to the test. Team number 1, Leona Price, Nakia Woodard, and Jesse Hughes. The second place winner is team number 4, Negative Constructive in relation to rap music. Fontoya Watkins, Durante Wilson, and Denzel Peters. And the first place winner, Alternative Constructive, team number 2, Tommy Crahagan, Max Williams, and Jay McClain.